Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Mantis from RZA as Bobby Digital. This was suggested by Eric Lopez. So thank you, Eric, for the suggestion. Keep coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos like this. Got great stuff coming Monday through Friday, every day of the week on the channel. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Bobby Digital has to say. Let's see what Mantis is all about. Let's get it.
The technique depends mainly on arm and finger strength. Once you've that, then the next step is to learn how to pierce stone. Well, you might as well start practicing now.
Okay.
You know Mantis legends, how it all started. It was fighting off this blackbird. Although it was only a tenth of the bird's size, it was a very valiant insect. And that's why the technique needs a brave man and a strong one who isn't afraid of odds.
Welcome back to the temple of hip hop.
Okay. Nice use of the sample there. I like that. Great way to introduce the track. Got that, we big fans of Doom and Madlib and Decca and all that type of music over here. So always fans of the samples on the intro. Let's bring it back just a little bit. And I can probably bring this a little bit further forward because that was a really long intro.
It was a very valiant insect. And that's why the technique needs a brave man and a strong one who isn't afraid of odds.
Welcome back to the temple of hip hop and swore simple lyrical rhyme nympho. B-boy Bob Digital. Diamond crystal rings, solid gold bone rituals. We be the humble, most calmest individuals. Hard to
Love the attack. Great flow, great aggression. Nice mix. Everything's clean so far. Got some good balance between the layers. That really bright piano that's coming in just ba 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 every so often works super well. Really percussive, really cuts through everything. Drums, nice structure, nothing too crazy going on down there. Let's bring it back just a little bit. And also, I love this artwork. It's very interesting. I mean, the whole thing about Bobby Digital in stereo. I have no idea what year this came out in, but I have a feeling it's more supposed to be evocative of like the stereo exploitation albums where when stereo was new. Yes, for those of you out there who don't know, at one point one speaker was the standard, everything was mono. But and was in surround sound too, which is a really interesting way to mix music. I can't say that I think it makes a whole lot of sense for things that are musical to be in surround, but if you can, why not? Have some fun. Let's get it.
I'm nympho, B-boy Bob Digital. Diamond crystal rings, solid gold bone rituals. We be the humble, most calmest individuals. Hard to spot micro dots. We side squat, stomp MCs, third eye cyclops, laser beam shots. Being fired once the violence get raised up. We John blaze up, a brace of heat from the face of gun. Never left for a stunt, done, Attila the hunt. Type killer, park killer, 18-wheeler. Max in the truck lanes. From the rugged grains of Shaolin soil. You red wolves be prowling, howling over the shit that got the whole world bowing. We spoil.
Yeah, like that synth up in the top. It's a little sharp, but what's interesting about it too is that RZA's voice is kind of sitting in the middle of the instrumental, kind of just below the main melody, way below that synth, and just above the drums and everything that's creating the bed on the bottom of the track. His vocal still comes through very clear, and it's always interesting to me to see people who mix like that, because I definitely tend towards just having the vocal kind of over top of everything, but it works well in this form as well. It works well in this form as well. How many times do you think I can say well by the end of this video?
Lanes from the rugged grains of Shaolin soil. You red wolves be prowling, howling over the shit that got the whole world bowing. We spoil 1,000 swordsmen, 1,000 recordings, 1,000 mood stores, and 1,000 rap tours, and global insurance, not your everyday occurrence. I rhyme torments MCs with the fear of God. You'll be cursed like Herod and struck by the iron rod. Hell's wind.
Oh, I like that. The little beatboxing transition. That was really nice. That really came out of nowhere. I will say his vocal does sound a little bit thin. I mean, again, what year was this put out? What technology were they using? What kind of feeling did he want to evoke with this? I think the vocal, if there's definitely could have been a way to get some extra thickness in there, but it does work with the mix as is. Let's see who's coming up next.
Be cursed like Herod and struck by the iron rod.
Hell's wind staff, the wrath, the black titan. Niggas battling, sword swinging, cutthroat women. Whirlwind giving, save the children, escape the poverty, the living. Let live, die by the mic, shadow skill by night. Hell's wind staff, the wrath, the black titan. Niggas battling, sword swinging, cutthroat women. Whirlwind giving, save the children, escape the poverty, the living. Let live, die by the mic, shadow skill by night.
Mantis style isn't easy to learn.
Yeah, and I have no idea who that is. Y'all probably noticed down in the bottom corner there, I was checking the song description. Whoever that is either didn't want credit or it just didn't end up getting put all the way through to YouTube. If y'all can fill me in, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. Nice transition. Fun to have another rapper on here. She attacks it with the same type of energy that we got RZA coming in with. So very cohesive feeling. It works well. I thought it was actually gonna be a hook for a second, but it really just felt like a short verse. Let's keep it rolling. Let's see where it takes us.
Die by the mic, shadow skill by night.
Mantis style isn't easy to learn. A mantis is small but powerful. With its arms, it can lift up many times its own weight.
On behalf of the Wu-Tang Clan, I'll display the Hong Kong. Shaolin King Kong Palm slaps niggas in half on Quan.
And I was gonna say, it looks like I didn't make the connection at the beginning, but now coming back to the Mantis sample, we're maintaining some of that martial arts imagery that comes with Wu-Tang. Makes sense with having RZA being the lead on this track. Really like the feel, nice drop back into his verse. And then, of course, having him reference Wu-Tang just doubles it up right there.
Wu-Tang Clan, I'll display the Hong Kong. Shaolin King Kong Palm slaps niggas in half on Quanton. 10 tigers scratch like a law map, the hell's wind staff. Watch the A diagram, strike the diaphragm. Pierce lung, minute funk tongue, double edge, sound the drum. Here I come as predicted, holding the raw seal, all heads nail. 7th degree black Mike skill is ill. Listen to the guns holler, swallow the
It's very interesting his style on this. He hits some great compound rhymes. I'm sure he hits some much more simple rhymes throughout the track as well that maybe I'm just kind of glazing over. Then there are certain points where he really just leaves the rhymes behind for a moment, gives us a solid push, and then he'll come back to a rhyming scheme after that. It works well. It works well, man. And I feel like especially when you make that choice not to rhyme, that's one of the few ways you can really do it is to just keep pushing. Because once you stop, people are going to be looking for that rhyme to complete it or, that rhyme that's going to cap it off in a satisfying way and resolve the scheme. But when you keep that push going, you can really stretch out that time between your rhymes.
to the guns holler, swallow the shell. East New York terrorists break food to this madness. Crazy Lohan grabs the mic stand, smooth as water. Spat 7 C's you've not yet mastered. Breathing lungs, weeds, earth kills. I'm wrecking them seeds, blood spills. Metal is round. The piercing sound of silence deafens ears. Fire spheres, wood sharp. Eagle claw tears tree from bark.
And the way he's stacking these rhymes too, sometimes the way he sneaks them in, you don't even notice that he's rhyming. In all honesty, I'm pretty sure some of these bars rhyme in entirety with the next bar and the bar after. And that is really impressive. It's got a great sound to it. It really has a satisfying feel. And I think that's partly why it's hard to keep up with exactly what he's saying, because of the way those rhymes are stacked. It almost starts to you can still hear what he's saying, but it almost starts to become more just the sounds matching each other that your ear really locks onto.
Eagle claw tears tree from bark. Hard to maintain control when you leaking. I stand with the strength of Job and hold pressure that I bust your head while I'm teaching civilization. One having knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, refinement. Not a savage in pursuit of happiness. Thunderous mantis or chant this.
And Again, love the instrumental, fairly simple in its construction, but you don't need anything crazy. I didn't really notice a bass line as we were going through the track, and now getting to the end here, I'm realizing it's because it was a piano bass line. So, imagine now somebody's playing with two hands. They got one hand at the low end, one hand at the high end. We got the bass line on the piano. We also got that higher melody element. We got that synth coming over top of everything. We got the drums doing their thing. There might be like one other piece of the instrumental that's a little bit more atmospheric. Let's see if we can catch that. Cool. Just a little fade out and we're done. Nice. Nice, man. That was Mantis from RZA as Bobby Digital. If anybody wants to fill me in on who that woman was in the middle, I would very much appreciate that. But that was a really cool track, man. Cool production, interesting topic. Definitely something I need to dig into a little bit more to actually understand what he's really talking about there. But really fun track. Definitely something interesting. It's always cool checking out a little bit of the older stuff as well. All the new stuff these days, unless you're looking in the underground. I mean, what is there that's worth listening to in the mainstream at least? But thank you again to Eric Lopez for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.